you guys are in the middle of a workout, I just wanted to see what this looked like live. I'm doing wagon wheel deadlifts, of course, per usual. Kind of shitty I can't listen to music while I'm doing this. Via my phone. Whatever. Okay. Oh. Woo! So, usually on my deadlift variation days, I just do wagon wheel axle bar because there's no whip on it, and I'm already pulling from so high up. It's just easier to do. What is this? Oh. Fucking Jesus. But yeah, there's no one in here, and that's fine. There doesn't have to be anyone in here, right? It's not necessarily necessary. We're gonna do one more back offset. This weight probably is the goal. After this weight, we're gonna move on to good mornings, seated good mornings. Seated good mornings are pretty fun. They're pretty nice. It's a good way to really get that lower back pumped up. Whew. That sucks! Not having music on. Music really helps with my energy level while I'm lifting. What's up, everyone? 3 people up in here. 5 people. All right. Now I'm gonna set it up for some good mornings. This is just my accessory shit to Frodo be lifting. Yes, he does. I actually use ChatGPT to log all my workouts, and I call ChatGPT Samwise. I love it. It talks to me with a Shire type thing. It's just cool. So I have 2 more exercises on this. Good mornings, seated good mornings. And then I do obliques as well. On the obliques, I just put the barbell like on here and I'm going like that right there. It's just a different plane for my core. And I'm all about hitting my posterior chain. Fun fact, the reason I started doing this stuff was so that my posterior chain would get stronger for rock climbing. I don't rock climb at all anymore. Like, just rock climbing is a lot of fun, but tracking progress on rock climbing is so much more difficult than tracking progress for lifting. And like tracking progress for lifting for specifically strength, right? If you bodybuild, figuring out where you're at for bodybuilding progress, like the best way to do it is to, I mean, it's kind of arbitrary. You can do it. And like one thing I do whenever I do it is I measure my pump with a tape measure, but chasing a higher number versus chasing a better physique, so much more fun. I hate chasing a better physique. Not the move. It is not the way I go. I'd much rather have a shitty physique and be able to lift 500 pounds. I don't have a six-pack anymore. My six-pack is gone. I mean, like, it's kind of there. It pushes through the fat a little bit, but I have a layer of fat. Oh, yeah, there we go. I mean, it's just to me. I would rather look like Brian Shaw. I never will. I'm a fucking hobbit. I'm not tall. There's no height to this man. But I'd rather have a similar physique to Brian Shaw or Eddie Hall or Tom Stoltman than have a similar physique to, say, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Chris Bumstead. I mean, Arnie's the GOAT, obviously. And it's hard to not want Arnold's physique because I think Arnold's physique is like actually during that peak era where, you know, unlike someone like, let's say, Chris Bumstead, you know, Chris can't lift more than powerlifters. I don't know that Arnold could, but he was more hybrid in my opinion. I don't think he could. I'm going to look those up. I'm going to look those freaking statistics up. Look it up. Yeah, buddy. My weight. My weight. All right then. Let's get her going. Woo! I'm going to set up a live stream schedule too, because I do tend to work out pretty much always at the same time. It doesn't vary very much. It's pretty much always at the same time. There's a little bit of variance here and there. Like if some shit pops up at work, I may have to put it off for a day. If my family's got going something on, I have to put it off for a day. It's pretty easy to move workouts around your life. You know, you got stuff going on in life. I always make sure to hit the workouts no matter what. It means I gotta wake up earlier. I'm still gonna do it. Or if it means I'm not going to bed when I get home from work, I'm still doing it. Sometimes that sucks because I'll get home and I'm not as well rested, right? Or no, I usually have more energy when I get home from work than if I wake up early and I work out. If I wake up early and work out, I'm not a morning person, despite the fact that I wake up at like 3 in the morning. I'm sluggish when I wake up in the morning. I gotta chug a C4 when I wake up in the morning. And I am overdosing on all sorts of caffeine. Like, I chug a C4 before I go to work. I get to work, I eat an apple. Like, it takes me a good solid hour before I'm awake. I'm awake by the time I get to work, which is why I wake up at 3 in the morning to get there at 5. But it works out so much better in terms of I wake up easier. I wake up so much easier. I work out way easier. My workouts are way easier after work. I get so much energy. Oh, God. I got what? One more set on this, and we're going to hit obliques. Been live for 14 minutes. I don't know if you can all see, but ah. All right, last set on this, baby. Whew. If you ever had a lower back pump, it's ridiculous. Probably like one of the worst experiencing. Like I hate having lower back bumps, but I can feel the difference having a lower back bump makes on my deadlifts. My deadlifts just skyrocket when I do this shit. Ah! Whew. Oblique training. Then we're done. Whew. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift, lift to be great. Oh shit. Ah. Ah. What are you doing, Gym Cat? What are you doing? Last one, last thing I'm doing, and then we gotta get some protein in the body, and we're on our way. I have a I have a long-term goal, but I have a current long-term goal of a 500-pound deadlift. That's not my all-time goal. I got a goal higher than that, but it's not what I'm going to be hitting anytime soon. I won't be hitting anything higher than 500 pounds anytime soon. There's no one home in my No, there's no one home in my house of pain. Last like 3 times I've done this exercise, I've messed up by putting clips on that were way too loose. I mean, it's definitely a good thing that this is not a overly ridiculous weight, because this is pretty easy for me to hold on my shoulders. But fuck. Does not change the fact that it's still alarming to do this exercise and have a 25-pound plate fall off the other side. That sucks. That's very alarming when that happens. You're like, oh, did I just lose my plates? Yeah, I can imagine if it was like an actual heavy amount on there, how frightening that would be. I'm talking like, you put, first of all, if I had 45s on here, I'd have to imagine I'd be using 45s that were twice, wait a second. No, there's no one home in my house of pain. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. You better tune in for this last bit. You're gonna tune in, because this is it. We ain't doing nothing else after this. I got food to eat. I got a woman to go see. So. So tight. My shoulder's so tight. Might be because of the arm wrestling workout I did the other. I have no idea. My shoulder's so tight right now. Pudge boy. I'm muscular. You were brilliant. I'm brothers. What? Ladies and gentlemen of the press, we got there's no one home in my house, man. Really like doing that in comparison and doing whatever the hell else you do on those. No viewers. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I wasn't expecting a whole lot of viewers. I mean, I've got 88 subscribers right now, so I don't necessarily expect that. But I still feel like this is pretty cool. You know? Anyone wants to tune in and see something? And I can tell you some of the shit I do is stupid. Someone called me ego lifter recently. And like, I'm not 100% wrong. Like, I do some pretty meathead lifts. I don't do your standard bodybuilder lifts. I am lifting, like I want to lift up the world. There's no one home in my house. Another one in the books. See you next time in the Hobbit Hole, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone wants to tune in to the Hobbit Hole, it'll be on Tuesdays. But we're out for now. See you later, Middle Earthers. How do I exit this?